Small apartment living room ideas with kitchen, maximizing space and style. Living in a small apartment doesn't mean you have to sacrifice style, comfort, or functionality. When it comes to creating a stylish and practical living space, the key is clever design and smart use of available square footage. In an apartment with an integrated kitchen and living room, making the most of the limited space can feel challenging. But with the right approach, you can turn your small apartment into a cozy, beautiful, and functional haven. In this video, we will explore various ideas and tips to help you design a small living room with an open kitchen. From layout strategies to furniture selection, color schemes, storage solutions, and decor choices, we'll guide you through every step of creating a space that blends your living and cooking areas seamlessly while maximizing comfort and style. Embrace an open concept layout. The open concept layout is a common feature in modern apartments, particularly in smaller spaces. Combining the living room with the kitchen can make the apartment feel more spacious and inviting. The key to success in an open-plan space is to create clear zones for each area while maintaining a cohesive and seamless flow throughout. Define the living and kitchen zones. While the living room and kitchen are connected, it's important to define the boundaries of each area, even in an open space. Use furniture, rugs, or design elements to visually separate the two. For instance, a large area rug can anchor the seating area in the living room and create a sense of division from the kitchen. Alternatively, using a sofa or sectional with a low back can act as a natural divider without obstructing sightlines. Use color and design to create zones. A great way to separate the kitchen and living room areas is by using different colors, materials, or finishes. For example, you can use a bold or contrasting color for the kitchen walls and lighter tones for the living room. This helps visually distinguish the two areas while still keeping the design cohesive. Consider using contrasting materials, such as light wood for the kitchen cabinets and a darker color palette in the living room, to create distinct but complementary zones. Maximize storage solutions. One of the challenges of living in a small apartment is ensuring there is enough storage for all your essentials. An open-plan living room and kitchen design can sometimes leave you feeling like there's not enough room for everything. However, there are plenty of creative storage solutions you can incorporate to keep your space organized and clutter-free. Vertical storage. When floor space is limited, it's essential to look upward. Install shelves or cabinets above the kitchen countertop or living room seating area to maximize vertical storage. In the kitchen, use upper cabinets to store dishes, cookware, and pantry items. In the living room, floating shelves can provide space for books, decor, and other items, keeping the floor area open and airy. Multifunctional furniture. In a small apartment, investing in multifunctional furniture is a game changer. Look for pieces that serve double duty, such as ottomans with hidden storage, coffee tables with storage compartments, or sofas with built-in drawers. These pieces allow you to store things like blankets, books, or remote controls while also saving valuable space in your living room. Open kitchen storage. Incorporate open shelving or pegboards into your kitchen design to provide easy access to your cooking essentials without sacrificing space. You can store pots, pans, utensils, and plates on shelves or hanging racks, freeing up cabinet space for other items. This also helps to create a more open and airy feel in the kitchen. Smart furniture choices for small spaces. Selecting the right furniture is crucial in a small apartment, as you want pieces that offer comfort, functionality, and style without overcrowding the space. The key to successful furniture selection is choosing compact yet practical pieces that complement the overall design. Sofa selection. When choosing a sofa for a small living room, go for a design that maximizes seating without overwhelming the space. A sectional with a chaise lounge can provide extra seating and comfort, while still maintaining a sense of openness in the room. Alternatively, a sleek two-seater sofa or a modular sofa can offer versatility while leaving room for other furniture pieces. Another option is a sofa bed or futon that can be converted into an additional sleeping area for guests. This is particularly useful in apartments where space for a separate guest room is limited. Compact dining table. If your apartment combines the kitchen and living room into one space, consider incorporating a small, space-saving dining table that doesn't dominate the area. A foldable or extendable dining table can be a great option for accommodating guests when needed but tucking away when not in use. A round table can also make the space feel more open and fluid, as it doesn't have sharp corners that might disrupt the flow of the room. Bar counter or breakfast nook. If you're tight on space but still want to have a designated dining area, consider creating a breakfast nook or bar counter in the kitchen. A small island with stools or a breakfast bar can serve as a multifunctional space for eating, working, or socializing, and it doesn't take up too much room. You can also use the bar area as a visual divider between the kitchen and living space. Storage integrated furniture. As mentioned earlier, storage integrated furniture is a great choice for maximizing space in small apartments. Look for TV consoles with built-in drawers, bookshelves that double as room dividers, or side tables with storage underneath. These pieces can help reduce clutter and keep everything within easy reach. Color schemes to open up the space. Color plays a vital role in any design, but it's especially important in a small apartment. The right color palette can make a small space feel bigger and brighter, while the wrong one can make it feel cramped and enclosed. The key is to stick to light, airy colors with occasional pops of contrast to create a dynamic and open atmosphere. Light and neutral tones. For a small living room and kitchen combination, opt for light colors such as whites, light grays, soft pastels, or beiges. These shades will help the space feel more open and airy, allowing natural light to bounce off the walls and make the room feel bigger. Light-colored walls also make it easier to incorporate bolder accent colors in the furniture or decor, creating visual interest without overwhelming the space. Monochromatic palettes. Using a monochromatic color scheme where you choose different shades of the same color for walls, furniture, and decor can make a small apartment feel larger and more cohesive. A soft gray palette, for example, can be paired with light gray walls, a darker gray sofa, and light gray accessories. This approach creates a sense of flow and unity without introducing too much contrast. Accents and contrasts. While the majority of the space should feature light colors, incorporating bold accents can help add personality and dimension. Think of dark kitchen cabinets paired with light countertops, or a deep blue accent wall in the living room complemented by neutral furniture. By limiting the use of dark hues to small areas or key features, you can create a dynamic contrast while maintaining an open, bright space. Smart lighting for small apartments. Proper lighting can transform a small space, making it feel more spacious and welcoming. With an open-plan living room and kitchen, it's essential to layer your lighting to ensure that both areas are well lit and that the light complements the design. Use a mix of ambient, task, and accent lighting. Start by incorporating a mix of ambient, task, and accent lighting to create balance and versatility in your apartment. Ambient lighting provides overall illumination and can be achieved with ceiling lights, pendant lights, or recessed lighting. Task lighting, such as under-cabinet lights in the kitchen or a desk lamp in the living room, helps with specific activities like cooking or reading. Accent lighting, such as table lamps, floor lamps, or wall sconces, creates a cozy atmosphere and highlights design features like artwork or furniture. Pendant lights over the kitchen counter. In an open kitchen, pendant lights can be an excellent way to illuminate the cooking area while adding style. Place them over the kitchen island or bar counter to provide focused light for meal preparation and eating. Pendant lights also add a decorative element that can tie the living and kitchen areas together. Floor and table lamps for the living room. In the living room, floor lamps and table lamps can add a layer of warmth and help illuminate darker corners. Consider placing a tall floor lamp next to the sofa or a pair of smaller table lamps on side tables for a balanced look. These lamps provide ample light without taking up valuable space, and their placement can add a touch of design and functionality. Stylish decor and accessories. When it comes to decorating your small apartment living room and kitchen combination, less is more. With limited space, it's important to focus on a few key decor pieces that add personality and style without overcrowding the room. Wall art and mirrors. Add visual interest to your walls by incorporating artwork, prints, or a large mirror. A mirror, in particular, can make the space feel larger and brighter by reflecting natural light. Artworks can add color and texture, and strategically placed pieces can serve as focal points in both the living and kitchen areas. Plants and greenery. Introduce life into your apartment by adding plants and greenery. Small potted plants or hanging planters in the kitchen can add a natural touch, while larger indoor plants in the living room can help create a serene, calming atmosphere. Not only do plants improve the aesthetic of the space, but they also purify the air and bring a sense of freshness. Textiles and rugs. Soft furnishings like throw blankets, cushions, and area rugs can bring comfort and texture to your space. Choose a rug that's large enough to cover the living room area, but not so large that it overpowers the room. Opt for soft fabrics like linen or cotton for the cushions and throws to keep the space feeling cozy and inviting. Designing a small apartment with an open living room and kitchen can be a challenge, but with thoughtful planning and smart design choices, you can create a space that's stylish, functional, and comfortable. By embracing an open concept layout, maximizing storage, selecting the right furniture, using light colors, and incorporating smart lighting and decor, you can make the most of every square inch in your apartment. Whether you're entertaining guests or relaxing on your own, your small apartment can be a beautiful and harmonious space where style meets practicality.